I fucking like key mashed and muted myself. But yeah, I don't want to go down there, Piggy. There's a flame guy down there. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Come here, mate. Yeah, no. I don't... No, you're not dead yet. Holy shit, what the hell? You're okay. I gotta get me a proper knife thing. That was... I don't even know what, but I loved it. I like the fact that the pigs won't attack you. First, I gotta drink some water. Oh, here we go. There's a Bernie dude down here. What I wanted to kind of show you without kind of inciting it. Maybe I'll get him over here. But the Bernie dudes in this version and 19, both of them have clothes on, even though they're on fire. This might actually kill him. Oh, I moved it the last second. It's fine, I don't need that. It should honestly show me where those are. No, it's not. Okay. But previously it was showing me where they are. Alright, apparently that's not that high. Hold on. That one landed in something. I can see what that is, and it's not... Like, it's glowing, but it's not showing me specifically on the map. Let's try a bit higher. Oh, come on. Hold up. Don't one-shot him. Yes, okay. I don't want to use my gun because it attracts, like, fucking everything. But I want to show you guys what this guy looks like. See how he's got, like, pants and stuff? Well, he's also wearing a fucking shirt. I'd like to know who made this clothing, because it's apparently fucking flame-proof shit. So, yeah, look at this. Look at this shirt and pants. Apparently, I was really turned away from 19 having this. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure 18 had normal Bernie dudes. And then I came into the game and I saw one of the Bernie dudes, and I'm like, oh, I thought that they had the no, what do you call it? No clothes version, but I think that they're the ferals. But yeah, check that out. I found that hilarious. The Bernie dude has clothing. Okay, bear with me for the thought process. The guy literally on fire has still got clothing on, even though he looks like he's lava. But there is a number of zombies in this game that do not have clothing, or are only partially dressed. I do like the concept that at least some of them may have been just chilling in the house in the middle of summer or something like that, and not wearing like all their clothes and stuff and got zombified and stuff. Like, that's fine. That makes sense and shit. But like the dude that's literally on fire and his clothes aren't, like, I have to imagine that he's got like, you know how you get those fireproof blanket things that you're supposed to put on a fire to smother them so that they can't get oxygen? I feel like his clothes are made out of that. That's what it feels like. Because I would imagine, now I haven't tested this, but I would imagine that jeans burn just as well as any other material, right? I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure that they're pretty hardy fabric, but they're still fabric. If somebody actually has like legitimate information on that, please tell me. Because like, I'm curious now. But t-shirts though. Fucking hell. The sledgehammer is so fucking OP. And you know what's also really great about the sledgehammer? Is when I hit things, I get fucking stuff from the materials that I'm hitting. So that was really cool. Because in all the other fucking versions, you don't. Like, hold on. Let's find something that's metal. Actually, this place is kind of broken apart, isn't it? Oh, hello. This will count as metal. It will be behind my butt, but I can tell you what I get from it if I get something. Also, hitting metal wakes up zombies. I got 5 iron. Yeah. So, sledgehammers don't do that in the other versions, but they do in this, which is why it took me so long in the other versions to not use a sledgehammer to harvest stuff. You don't get as much resources as obviously if you use the proper, like, wrench or ratchet or something. But you do get some materials. You just don't get like mechanical parts or some shit like that. That looks like a roaming wolf. Hold up. Oh god, it's a pack of wolves. Oh no, Viking's asleep. He's missing this. Is there only 3? Did they keep going or did they stop? It is really hard to tell. Oh no, hold on. Nope, they're just there. I don't think I could take on 3 wolves. But the wolves don't like... I am prawning. I am excitedly prawning over wolves. I will hydrate in a second, Shadow. I just want to know if I can get up on that rock. Because I don't want to... Is that pairing name Viking Tarpley? There's 3 wolves, Viking. They just ran over here. It's not flattered. Lol. What do you mean you're flattered? What are you flattered about? I know that they're like right here and I don't want to accidentally incite them, but I don't think I could climb this. I don't have like parkour yet. I did manage to climb some stupid mountains though. I know. Hold on. There we go. There we go. We got 2. Where'd the third one go? I bet he's in the shadows and I can't see him. Oh, are you excited? Oh, you're flattered because you got wolves in your shadows. Righty go. Hold on. Let me have that hydrate. Happily smiling, seeing 3 wolves continue snuggling both full flushes. No, it's exactly like Viking's situation. Except that I'm probably going to maybe hunt these ones. Mostly, I don't think I'd survive it. But like, I just want to know. I'm sorry, just for science, Viking. I can't hit for shit, so the odds of this. There we go. I heard that behind me. I don't have one behind me, do I? Okay. Yeah, I was pretty confident I wasn't going to hit it, Viking. Can you hear them howling? They howl every so often. There's only 2. Yeah, they'll howl to kind of let me know that they're here. Guess day 4 is Wolf Day. How's my guitar play? No. Oh, there's the third one. There he is. He's over there. Okay. Alright. Fucking Darpley. No. Is that about you excitedly prawning for wolves? Yeah, no, sometimes like when I'm a little bit overexcited about something, I'll like kind of like extra hard like hunch forwards. It compresses my lungs, so it's not good for me. I'm just gonna leave them be because there's no need to fight them, and I got very lucky. And I'm very, very lucky. I don't know if they're just gonna stay here, by the way. They might just stay here, and that might be a problem for later. Like, not as in like during nighttime. Also, I like this. Look at this. See the wood chips? Ah, I love it. Yeah, it's not like it's going to be an issue for later at night. It's just, it's going to be maybe an issue next time I come out here to chop down trees. Perhaps. I also feel like I should plant like a number of trees back over here. But realistically, I'm probably just going to plant a shit ton over where I am. I also got very lucky that this doesn't appear to be the version where meat attracts zombies. So, yeah. But yeah, I distinctly remember going out on like a mining expedition with like my partner and his mate in this version. And we were just like out in the green area, just digging. And I'd come along because I'm like, you know what, I quite enjoy like mining and stuff. And we needed like a shit ton of clay. So we were only really like mining like the surface level, right? And out of nowhere, we just had a pack of wolves spawn on us. And I was immediately like, nope, I am never coming into the green area again. And I actually never actually ventured out of the green biome in this version ever again. I stayed in the desert. That's why in version 18, I had no clue if there was a burnt biome, and I didn't know what the wastelands look like. But the wastelands look really cool. They're like kind of ashen kind of thing. They're a lot darker, and they have this like green tinge to them. It's very cool. I saw like the fence then, and I'm like, oh, maybe that's a trader, but think that's one of those mock trader buildings. But yeah, I've had like so much fun. Just like seeing different trees, the ambient lighting, the fact that most of the creatures, and including zombies, don't necessarily like do like a roar or a noise before they just descend on you. So a lot of the time I don't know I'm being attacked until it's actually fighting me. Yeah. So I can tell happily while snuggling both full plushes. Tell stops working, falls back asleep. No worries, Viking. I'm glad that you got to see the wolves though. I was very excited about that, and I'm like, I definitely wouldn't want Viking to miss it. I kind of want to go into one of these houses and just see if I could get food, but the passing guest should have some food. The hell is that building? The fuck is this building? That's not a trader. I got an engine and I got moldy bread. I'm pretty sure I can make medicine from the moldy bread. I want to go in there, but I don't think I'd survive going in there. Hey mate. Kind of scared me. And oh shit. I thought I was getting hit by more than one thing. Apparently if you crouch down you kind of can't headshot the fucker. Alright, you died there. Let me just get outside because I just need to rehydrate first. Oh shit, you're fast. Damn, you fast. Fucking die. I love that she's just like immediately twisted into like 3 directions, but she ain't dead. So yeah, the only real jump scare that this game is going to have, beyond obviously the natural jump scare that is all the everything not making sound when it attacks necessarily. Let's shut that because there's definitely a dog out there. I don't need to incite that. If I get far enough away, you won't care about me. Will obviously be the occasional topless zombie. So that is something to worry about. But I want to keep my bullets for them as much as possible so I can kill them at a distance so we don't have problems. The hell? Well, the old don't go. You see this? This is great. Also, that looks like there's like kind of a gap behind that, but not enough to get in. What is this building? I get the feeling that this is like... This is super enticing for like a player to go and live in. I'm betting that there is food in here. There's definitely, apparently, allegedly coffee. Possibly hot coffee. I'm not seeing any way in. Typically these normally have kind of like a weak point. I don't see any weak point. This is a fully fortified building. Unless that's a weak point. I could definitely get up there. What the hell? Yeah, there is nothing connected to this. What the shit? I am so confused. I'm so confused because I just haven't seen a building that's completely fortified that doesn't have just like a broken down wall or a crack or something that you can climb up or something. Hey, Papa. What the fuck you up to? Thank you. I should probably find a building to shack up on soon for the night, but I want to kind of keep cutting down some trees. I just sort of don't want to be this into town. Is it this way? No, it's it's back towards the wolves. There should be just random ass trees and stuff out here. Oh, this blocks to climb up. Yeah, no, I'm guessing that that's the way to do it, but there's no way I could handle that POI at the moment, even though, like, I could probably do it with the food, right? But I also, well, I'll have to make some blocks soon. Also welcome in, Aiden. I'm doing good, how are you? Oh yeah, I'm alright, Bubba. It's been very cold this past week, and it's still getting kind of colder, so nighttime's kind of sucked. If anybody doesn't know, I'm awake at night and I sleep during the day, so nighttimes have been like frightfully fucking cold. It's horrifying. But yeah, no, I haven't made any blocks and shit yet. And I would really like to check out that place, but I'd like to stay alive overnight. And I get the feeling it might be too much, although there did look like there was like an apartment building across the way that I could probably get myself up onto the roof of. And if nothing else can get me up there, I could probably have a look into the POI from up there. So I just want to get a few more trees before it gets too dark. By the way, this version doesn't really tell you when nighttime hits. It just is nighttime. It doesn't do the dramatic music and shit. So, yeah. It's kind of like how with this, it makes a much, much smaller noise to let you know that your axe is broken. I've gotten used to it now, but yeah. It took me a while at first because I was in a battle and I was using this, and all of a sudden it wasn't letting me use it, and it's like the zombie was killing me. And also I was sitting there thinking is, why won't my axe work? And I look down, I'm like, oh shit, it needs repair. It just doesn't like notify you as loudly as like the newer versions do. And I'm like, yeah, that's right, I forgot that it does that. There was like so much stuff that I've just kind of gotten accustomed to. But I actually do appreciate a lot of like what this version has. Particularly, I like the variety of like trees, the variety of grass. Like, I don't know if you can see it. Hold on, let me get rid of this tree. I don't know if you can see it, but do you see how like the grass has like a lighter tip to it? Right, the top of it's lighter and the bottom it's darker, which gives it a depth. I didn't think you could see me that well, mate. So the grass ends up having like a depth to it, which is really cool. Because like it actually makes this grassy area look like well and truly a field, you know? Also, everything's very flat, but it's fine. These guys also all look about kind of the same, honestly, with like the burnt or, well, scratched away part of their brain and shit. But honestly, none of us ever really cared that much about how great the zombies looked. Also, when you mine down underground, the topsoil like resurfaces down there too. When you like take away like a flat level, it's very nice. Let's move while asleep. No, give you some ruffles. But look at it from this angle. How fucking pretty is this? Okay, hold on. Let me take a screenshot. I would use this as a wallpaper. That's actually slightly better. Hold on. Can I put away my... There we go. That's better. I would use this as a wallpaper. I'm not joking. Look how fucking pretty it is, right? You look in this direction and it's all warm and golden, fucking gorgeous. And you look in this direction and it's all like deep and lush and green, and shadows are dark. You know, you actually, like, there's a zombie over there, but if he goes further into shadows, I won't fucking see him, you know, and it's so great. Also, the amount of times, like, the animals are just the right height and kind of the same kind of look as the area, right? So they blend in to the grass and the ground and stuff, like with the boar before where I couldn't fucking see it, right? Like, they all look like they exist in the same world, and it's so great. Like, mind you, I'm not a huge fan of the brown-red dogs. Not a massive enjoyer of those, but like, I don't know. They at least kind of like casually just blend in. The only thing is I have not seen a zombie bear up close in this version. And I know where I could go to probably find one, but it's fine. I also love the fact that shit just doesn't blow up and disappear. Like, I'm not eating cardboard and newspapers and shit. I also enjoy getting the cans to make like shamway stuff for later. Oh man. Like, it's a lot of litter to try to fit into your stash and shit. And you know what? When I go back to base and you guys see like my little kind of storage box, the What are they called? Where are they? These things. Gladius, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I'm just gushing over older versions and nostalgia and stuff. But this fucking box carries so much. It's literally the meme of that guy that like slaps the roof of the car and it like goes, you know, senpai and shit. Anyway, yeah, we could fit so much into this bad boy, you know? But yeah, I was impressed when I saw that because I'm like, man, I'll have to make some big storage boxes. And I'm like, I remember not making big storage boxes because it was kind of like, why? These things held a lot. Alpha 18 was pretty peak. It was pretty peak. This was the one that I started on and I loved it. Mind you, I spent a great deal of time doing base building. And so I didn't really go exploring when I was new to the game, like years ago and stuff. So yeah, I just, I'm enjoying the fact that like it's got all this stuff in it. And, you know, a lot of the stuff that they're bringing back in like 1 and 2 and stuff, just, they already had it, you know. It's something about chickens. Was it? Won't mean to show you all my emotes. There are about 100. No. I don't think you need to do that. If you do that, I'll probably have you timed out or yeah, something like that. But yeah, no. Was it? No, that's not how it it's how it goes in my brain, Shadow. I know that it's supposed to be like slaps the roof of the car and it's like this bad boy can fit like X whatever number of things and it's like there's another meme for it. I have a meme where it's like slaps the roof of the car and like the car blushes and squeaks senpai. So that's the one I have. That's the one that I'm always referencing like almost all the time. But yeah. This version, like I had to toss up between 18. Oh shit. That's a dire wolf. Hold on. I don't want to be over that way. I don't know how far those can detect me. But fuck that. I could just barely see its eyes glowing. I know well enough that if I can't survive up against a regular dog in this game, I can't survive up against that. Not at least until I get some armor and shit. But I also don't know where the wolves spawned either, so this is a lucky dip draw at this point. But but yeah, no, I had like a lot of iffy about like this or 19, and this one had me all about the atmosphere. Look at the sunlight over the field to like the left side of the screen, and the flowers and the grass and the shadows, and fucking hell, even the bark has good fucking graphics on it, you know. Look at that. Like, they don't actually have that in the newer version. Do you realize that, right? They took away a lot of the shadows. Fuck knows if it helps with performance or anything. I don't friggin' know. But yeah, I think that they lost a lot. Was this when they changed the AI to be Genius Maze Runners, or was that later? That was later. That was like 20. Because 19 still had like goofy dumb zombies unless you put them on feral sense. But 18, they're kind of dumb enough. They can sense you from a good distance. Feral sense isn't a thing. Some of the zombies have got feral sense, right? And some of them are feral, right? But you can't enable like feral sense, for instance. Like if you put on a light source like this, like I'll put on a light source and I'm within range so she can see me. So she's going to come and try to fight me and stuff. She's got really long range to hit me. I also got to find some food. I guess we're going to suss out the egg situation. I forgot to go loot houses. Well, that will give me health. Also, food poisoning exists in this one. So if I eat something and it's got food poisoning, she'll throw up. And I lose the food that I ate. So that's interesting. I forgot about that. I gotta be careful. It's not a chance to give me dysentery. Some things will give me dysentery, but things will give me food poisoning. So, yeah. All right, that should have taken the edge off hunger-wise. I still got to poke my nose in like a house just briefly. But yeah, this is the one where you can put down a set of spikes and the zombie will walk over it and then they'll like fall over, they'll fumble and then walk over like the next set of spikes beside it in their attempts to kind of get away. Like they won't walk around it till they find the gap in the spikes and then, you know, try to attack you there. I know that guy outside saw me. They also don't have the bullshit with the, I guess he's outside. They also don't have the bullshit with the jump scare zombies that, you know, literally hop out of a fucking... Where are you, mate? Are you... I guess she's in there somewhere. Maybe above me? Where are you? I don't know. Okay, it's in here somewhere. Fuck knows where. They don't have the sneak zombies that just automatically fall out of walls. And, you know, the town isn't filled with, like, a whole bunch of people that are literally hiding people in their fucking walls and ceilings and shit. So that is lovely. You know, if I'm gonna walk into a room, for instance, like, there's gonna probably be a zombie I can see. And, yeah. I don't like the fact that there's like 2 of them at least out there. I might be able to take that. Hold on. If they're just... Yeah. Hey, mate. I don't know what the other one is. They must be upstairs. Oh, there you are. Okay. We found her. I also miss the variety of zombies. We got fucking cheerleader zombie. Hey, mate. That is the door. Any problem with the sledgehammer is it takes a lot of my stamina. I don't know if you died then. Okay, but I'll tell you what, we kind of got to get upstairs and I don't know if this is a good roof for it. So let's just shut that. This is very open. Okay. Give me the books. We'll go upstairs. I want to kind of get... Oh, hello. I guess we will go outside onto the roof. Also, toilet guns exist in this version. So, you know the steel shovel that I found? Yeah, I found that in like some kind of bag of rubbish. So that was pretty cool. I also need to have a light on because if I shut this, it's pretty dark. Pretty dark in here. It's not like full nighttime yet. Oh, clothing. Good. Alright, this isn't a bad little room, but this still leaves me very vulnerable. I kind of want to be on the roof. There is a ladder back there. I will go climb it, but for the moment... What the fuck? Okay. The only good thing is I've only seen one horde spawn so far. Can I make that? Because I don't have parkour. No, I gotta get a box. The roof might not even... Hold on, I got boxes. The roof might not even be solid. Alright, hold on. There we go, now I can see. Alright, give me that. Okay, so they shouldn't be able to get up here. But what is up here with me? Because that's another question of its own. It doesn't look like there's much. We've got some... You know, the other thing I'm enjoying is not needing to get the fucking dew collectors. Or all the shit for that. That is definitely something enjoyable. Hey, Jelly. What the fuck you up to? But yeah, look how fucking dark this is. Even like the embers and stuff. And look outside. How pretty is it? Oh, it's so pretty. It's almost nighttime too. So listen for the noise. You can just barely fucking hear it. If I'm talking, when it goes off, you actually can't hear it. So I'm just gonna like sit over here and just see if we got some food out of that place. Got Ranger's Guide. Hold on. I heard shuffling. I don't want to put my torch up anywhere, but I also don't want to be constantly drawing. Why have I got 50 over here? How did I sink into the floor? Let's not ask questions we don't want answers to. Let me stand over here. Yeah, I plan to, as best as possible, try to like sort of rebuild what I had before. I'm pretty sure I've shared, like, it's on my starting screen when I'm playing 7 Days to Die. I have got my old base, my old water tower base, and I kind of redid it in the snow, but it wasn't as epic. But I plan to redo that with the added knowledge that I've got now. I'm also checking out gear because I need heat resistant shit. I also don't have proper pants, but this will be more cold resistant, but it'll be stronger than what I got. So I made pants, but yeah, this will help a little bit. I also love the fact that you can fucking put color on your clothing and on your gear and on your car, and it colors the fucking thing. Like, it's pretty simple shit. What the fuck was that noise? I heard something. I kind of would rather be on the roof, but I kind of almost can't